I was mining around here and this was pretty decent. Maybe if I go to... No, wait, isn't that where I started this time? Oh yeah, it is, because I went down there and then I went south to Fort Fiore. So if I take this and go southwest instead, if I go back to Livas, where I had a pretty good capture rate, pretty good find rate, and go the other direction. Oops, that message is kind of weird. It says starting soon. I didn't realize that, but whatever. Yeah, I need to teleport myself first. Here we go again. Map texture glitch. Southwest was that? Is that another Estrophil? Nope, it hit you. Now I'm going the opposite direction. Last time I was running southeast from Livas. Now I'm going southwest instead. So I hope this is gonna turn out better. Or at least as good. It's not like the last run was bad, it's just it turned into bad when I got farther away from Livas. So there we go, the first drop on the second run. And it starts with no resources. It's a great sign. Hope we get Sweet Tower again. Yeah, thank you. Were you here when I got the tower? I don't think I'm gonna get a tower though, but I hope. Because I want to get something huge, like a rich or something. So I can buy more CLD, so I can do more mining, so I can do more streams. The more profit I have when I'm streaming, the more streams I can continue doing. Whoa. But were you here when I got that Belcar tower? It was like 7,000 or 8,000 ped or something like that. It's on YouTube. I don't remember what I got, but it's still on YouTube. Ah, okay, but that's not works as well. As long as you saw it, that's fine. It's of course nastier. It's of course nicer if you're here live to see it. So, did you see? I think I actually made a short video where I just got the tower and a longer version where I had the entire run. I might be wrong. I might have only made the long version. But did you see like a short version, or did you see the entire stream? Thank you. The entire stream. Thank you for the grats, even if it's a few months later. I think it's like a year ago or something. I don't even remember when it was. It was a really long time ago since I got that tower. It was the first tower I ever got though, so I was very happy. I have had large finds before, like huge and extremely large and whatever, but those never turned into towers. And it was without amplifiers as well. No resources. This is how the normal runs are when I mine. No resources, no resources, no resources. Then you find an abundant, then you get no resources, no resources. That's how it usually is. So I don't know why I had so much luck today. Oh my god, I just need one. Another 97 entries, so if I do find something now, it's gonna be a Hall of Fame automatically. Because there are 3 blank rooms now on the Hall of Fame list. So all I need is a global, and it will turn into a Hall of Fame. Here we go again. Another bomb. Or probe. But I did like the bombs better than the probes. They had a much nicer bang when you blew them. Oh my god, 3 in a row. This direction was horrible. It was better to turn northwest. Sorry, southwest. Southeast, I mean. Because southwest is obviously off. My highest was 1. Okay. I am not 100% sure, but I think the highest one I had before the tower was 800 ped of something. Can't remember what it was though. I think it was 800 ped Lysterium or something. Ah, Argonauts. This is not a good area. I'm gonna skip. Argonauts are the worst when you're mining because their aggression is so large. And apparently I haven't even started this yet. They aren't very difficult to kill except the extremely large ones. But again, their aggression, it makes you shoot more than my... Oh fuck. Straight into the beast. Maw of the beast, whatever you want to call it. Not Argonauts anymore though. Ooh! 107 Bombardo plants. Nice music, I don't think I heard this one before. But like I said, I haven't been playing this game for a while. Oh my god, there's still Cornunacadas everywhere. Oh fuck, it's Atrax. I'm just getting into worse and worse stuff. First I have 3 Argonauts, then I switch into an area full of Cornunacauda, then I switch into a Trax area. I remember why I didn't mind much in this area before. Oh my god, it's even worse! Is this also Atraxas? I'm wasting so much money on teleporting. Nope, now it's back to Cornunacauda again. Is that the crater over there? Yep. But it doesn't say Hadesheim crater, it only says Hadesheim. That's weird. Hello Eoxboy, welcome to my stream. And what's up? I think it's this artificial sky made of textures and clouds. Ooh! Now we go. Now I'm fine, again. I guess. There aren't any mobs here at least, but nope, this is not a good spot to mine for obvious reasons. I think I should go a little bit more southwest. What's this? Isn't this where I was mining before? Yeah. I'm starting to get close to that area I was mining in before. Okay, I'm gonna skip here instead and see what I find. And into the fray again. Enemies everywhere. What kind of enemies are there now? Turp. Bericled. They're not very dangerous. I think I can manage this. Shit, these turps have grown in size since I last saw them. Oh, they have a nice texture now. They have strange mouths. They actually have teeth. I need to kill one just for old memory's sake. And that will be the all-time high for the day. I'm still waiting for the day when somebody gets an all-time high on a turp or a Fugabarba or something. Bot, tack, bot. Thank you for the follow, bot. Why the hell is there a heart on this one? Oh, it's because it's tameable, I think. Lightning does not strike same place twice. True. Not that this has anything with this to do, though. Why is the comment music still ongoing? Oh, Snail's not. No resources. This is sick! But this is pretty cool. With the blowing sand. I've never seen this in the game either. I must have been... either they have put up a lot of new content lately or I have been away from this game for too long. I don't remember seeing snow sandstorms the last time we played. You're welcome. As long as it's not a bot, but it doesn't seem to be a bot. Since you're actually typing stuff. I don't think Snail's not has a very high aggro range though. I remember I was here. I have seen this area, but I don't remember there being sandstorms the last time I was here. Why are there such easy mobs here? You know, have you been making any profit out of mining? Depends on how you look at it. I used to mine in the old days and then I profited almost all the time. But in the last few years it's always been going downhill. But it's way easier to keep a break even or keep yourself afloat than it is in hunting anyway, so I prefer mining over hunting when it comes to profiting. Or at least I did until they released the fucking explosive blueprints which ruined the entire business, but that wasn't even a global. But it's a 10-hour long claim, so it's definitely not a small one. But yeah, I used to make pretty much... Oh, cattle right. Is that worth anything? Oh my god, this has to be a joke. This used to be worth a lot. What's the sound? Someone is shooting there, I think. But yeah, I used to make a lot of profit, but nowadays I don't do that. I don't do a lot of mining because obviously you lose a lot when you're using these amplifiers. Even if these amplifiers are just like 120% or something in market value, it's still a big difference from profit or breaking even, so maybe if I stopped using amplifiers I might break even a little bit easier or profit. But with the amplifiers it's basically impossible unless you hit something super hard, super big I mean. So I'm mostly doing this for fun. Because it's a little bit more fun to stream this when I'm hunting like... what the fuck happened? Oh, there. It's much funnier to stream when you're doing something like this than just hunting Fugabarbas or whatever at Sweat Camp. I don't know if those exist at the Sweat Camp, but you get what I'm saying. So this is fun for me and it's fun for the viewers, except when I find big Listerium finds. But that's something we have to... there's a... Oh my god, is this the Camp Phoenix? I have actually not gotten this portal yet. Last time I saw Camp Phoenix portal it was next to the crater, but it was a little bit southeast I think, and it didn't look like this. I haven't been to this area since they revamped this area, so this is pretty cool. That's probably why I don't remember... okay. That's probably why I don't remember the sandstorms and whatever. But if this is true... No, wait, sorry. I was thinking of another one. Yeah, this actually reminds a little bit of the real Camp Phoenix that was in vanilla. Except, of course, much better looking. And this little thing wasn't here. But I think Sigh was north of Camp Phoenix in the original game. Sigh is like... Where the fuck is Sigh even now? South maybe it was. Don't I have the Sigh town portal? Or a portal? Seems like the Sigh has disappeared. Oh, yes, there it is. Is it down here? Okay, this is definitely not the layout in Manila. Into making profit for buying basic select armor. If you go to my YouTube channel, I made an entire video about it. So it's not a very big profit, it's just small profit, but you can't lose any money from doing the stuff there. So it's only profits, but it's very, very small. So I recommend if you Google for how to make PED Entropia Universe Tommy the Great, or Tommy the Greatest, I mean, sorry. If you Google for how to make PED Tommy the Greatest in on YouTube, you'll find a guide I made about how to make money. So you can check that out, because it's a lot of things you can do. One of the oil rigs is, however, closed down now. The small one I mentioned in the video doesn't work anymore from what I heard. So only the big one exists, but there are still those options. So you can see there is an old ruin from the time on the first row bar built by Megaton Corporation. The city was severely damaged during the final confrontation later further said like that was stolen from the teleporter information, I think. But yeah. Because I remember the Sigh used to be pretty close to Camp Phoenix in the original game, before this entire revamp into CryEngine. So there's a lot of new content that wasn't in between. Yeah, thanks. I thought you knew I had a channel. Almost every streamer has a YouTube channel, to be honest. And I have pretty many Entropia Universe videos as well. I have been thinking about releasing more Entropia Universe videos, but the bad thing about them is that I can't use monetization on them. Because Mindark doesn't allow me to have advertising on Entropia Universe videos. These are not newbie bots. Nope. Oh, it's just Generation 1, but still. I think I'm gonna skip this and go to a Metro. I'm gonna jump here and see what exists. Because I have totally not been here for a long while, so... But I don't want to mine around areas with a lot of mobs. Oh my god. This looks like Fort Pandora. I'm getting nostalgic memories now. Because the Fort Pandora is the place I used to craft in. Oh, there's a city. Is this Fort Pandora maybe? This might actually be Fort Pandora. I totally need to explore this and see what it is. If I can survive. I don't remember how high fall you can survive in this game. I'm not advertising my channel. It's actually Mindark themselves. I hope I survived this. I don't remember how high you can fall. Okay, I survived. But I'm not the one who's advertising. It's actually Mindark themselves, because the top streamer on Twitch always shows up on their homepage. Or one of the top streamers anyway. You can see the top 5, I think. CDF, OP, Epsilon, new entry. I've never been to this area before. This is really cool. There are so many quests I've seen today that I didn't know existed. But I read pretty slow, so I'm gonna wait a while before I accept them. This area is awesome. It wasn't the area I thought it was, though. I thought this was supposed to be... what's it called again? Did I get the teleporter? I thought this was supposed to be... Oh, what is that place called again? I said it before. But there was like an oasis in the desert before in the old game. Before they revamped everything. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised as well. I didn't know that feature existed, and someone said in chat a little while ago that people with a lot of streamers are on their homepage. So someone said, oh, so you're the top one on their homepage now. And I was like, what? And then I checked out their homepage, and there I was. So that was pretty neat. But they would earn so much more if they had that section in the client loader. They should have a tab in the client loader with the top streamers instead of on the homepage, because people don't go to the homepage a lot. It's just new people who come there. But for people that's been in the game a lot, it would benefit them much more to have it in the client loader. So hopefully they will add that. What is this place? This place is really awesome. This is totally gonna be my picture on YouTube. Oh! At least for the first or the second part of mining. It's a shame though that this game doesn't allow you to hide the interface. At least not in the same way that like World of Warcraft and EverQuest does. There you just click on a button and the entire interface is getting... You saw it in-game? What? How did you see this in-game? I didn't know that was even possible. This is about as close as we can get for a YouTube thumbnail. Oh, the crosshair as well. This is so gonna be the picture. I already did critic V when you're saying that. But still, this isn't the same. In World of Warcraft and other games, when you do this, everything disappears. Especially in EverQuest 2. If you do this in EverQuest 2... if you do this in EverQuest 2, the mob names disappears, and if you select something with your mouse, like an enemy standing in front of you, it won't get selected or anything like that, so yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. Oops, wrong gun. Here comes someone who's flying around as well. Ah. Is this someone who's watching my stream? But how did you see my stream in-game? I didn't think that was even possible. Have they actually added streams from Twitch to the game? If there is a monitor in this game where you can see yourself on Twitch, that would be awesome, because I would totally go to that monitor and create an infinite loop. So if you know how to access it, please tell me. Okay, I forgot this. Oh, you mean... Yeah, you mean that. Okay, I thought you saw it on a monitor or something in the game. Yeah, I wrote a lot of it, so that's probably my own advertising. Which reminds me, I can do it again. I thought you saw me on a monitoring game, and I was like, oh my god, they have fixed it so you can see people's streams in-game? But apparently not, that wasn't the case. Whoa. But doesn't this area have a teleporter or something? Okay, if this area doesn't have a teleporter, I need to grab this quest. I might be a slow reader, so sorry if this is gonna take some time, but I don't wanna walk all the way out here again and try to find this area. I just arrived at this outpost and it's empty. No one is here. Did I receive a mission I did not hear about? I like how lifelike all the NPCs are. They're just standing completely still all the time. They never move or anything. No scripted events or anything. They're just standing there. And it's empty. No one is here. Did they receive a mission I did not hear about? I don't know. And those buildings over there, what are those? What's going on? Can you search over those buildings to see if there's anyone there that might have some answers? Unknown area. Yeah, but this one, I can go back to this one later when I'm not streaming. So, go away now. I need to get back my mining challenge. Which one was it? Iron, I think, was the one that was removed. And I can't speak to him anymore. This is weird. Why don't they have a teleporter here? Is this part of the new newbie zone experience or whatever? Okay, that was a really nice experience. This is the reason why I sometimes like playing this game, just walking around. You can find so many amazing areas. I didn't even know this area existed. I was expecting this to be just pure roads and everything, and instead I come to a fucking huge waterfall and I get a quest from some random guy and whatever. These are the things I really like about how the game is now compared to how it was before. Because the old game was more like a sandbox. You just went out and did your thing. But nowadays there are quests and stuff. Sadly, the quest rewards aren't very much to brag about, but still it's better than nothing. Okay. As nice as this was, I need to be doing some mining. I can't be going on the road because obviously people have been here before. Here's someone who likes attention, yeah. Again. Seed, Pawn, Destroyer, Beast. Bye bye. Oh. I wish all the areas in the game looked like this. Some areas, it's so uneven. Some areas look like they were taken from the original game with like super low detail. Next time you step into an area, it's like super advanced with super nice graphics and everything. Like this. This is next to that area, and this looks like barren compared to what the other area looked like. But I like it anyway. I just wish it was much easier to profit in this game than it actually is. Because it's a nice game, I just wish you didn't have to waste your entire monthly wage. Uh-oh. Oh wait, that's just a major one. Major one. When there are no resources. I need to head for Amethra. Because this is not working. I wasted 10 probes and I think I had one. No, have I even had one? Yeah, I had one find on 10 probes. See, I guess I got you. Do so. But remember that the oil rig might be changed. I think the small oil rig is out of operation now, so you can cross that out from the list. Only the large oil rig remains, and that one is hell to take oil from. So bear that in mind. That guy is pretty old, so it's not 100% accurate. And I think one of the sweating one of the sweating areas I'm talking about in the game is empty now, so there are no people there. Most people go to Nia's place now, not the other ones. And Borealis, or Boreas, or whatever it's called. But anyway, you should really check it out. But if you want my tip of advice, I think it's better to deposit money, because it's much quicker. I wasted so much time in the beginning of this game by sweating and stuff. And I could have done a lot more fun things with that time if I had just deposited like 200 Swedish crowns or whatever, which is like $20. So I recommend depositing a small amount and checking the game out. It's much quicker. But it is possible to play for free. It's just gonna be at a snail's pace and you won't ever be able to do like super advanced hunting or whatever. And now I think Mourner is chasing me. I'm not 100% sure if it's chasing me though. Nope, it stopped. It was just running around. This is an awful area to mine. I don't know why I'm doing this, especially not with a level 13 amplifier. Because I literally find nothing. No resources. Okay, that's it. I'm pressing T now. I'm gonna go somewhere else because I found well, like one single deposit on how many drops have I done now? What is that? Is that 17? No. Yeah. Wait, I need to take it in. Blah, blah, blah. What's 24? 12. I've done 12 drops and found one deposit on this pro. This is not the way. This is not the way Mindark wants their wants advertising. People go to the channel, they see the top streamer, they click it, and they see the person is sitting there losing a lot of money. What? And then they'll be like, okay, and then they leave. That's not exactly a good business practice. They should reward people who are streamers, who have the spot top list. Give them extra loot instead, so people think that you earn a lot of money in this game. Megavolt. I think I have this teleporter. Yep, I have. Okay, I'm going to a Methra now, because this is killing me. I think I'm gonna go to my favorite island. I just hope they haven't changed too much here. That would be awful. Because they ruined my... This used to be my favorite mining area before. There was only like 2 or 3 Barricled or something running around randomly on the radar there. And you could go there and mine and find a lot of rare minerals. It was rare at the time, nowadays it's not worth so much, but at that time it was worth around 140, 170. I don't know if it was 170, but it was at least 140%, 130, 140, somewhere around there. But then someone bought the land area. Aha, why doesn't it work? Operation failed due to an internal error, okay. Then we try again. But then someone bought this land area and added a lot of longu prowlers. No, what's it called? Primordial longu and whatever. So I couldn't mine there anymore. There we go. Another thing I really miss about the original game is that you could mine underwater. I could drop a probe anywhere. This looks weird. It looks like the water filter ends at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, Back in the old game, you could drop bombs anywhere. You could drop them inside cities, you can drop them, and they usually get stuck inside buildings if you found something, and you can drop it on the sea floor. Nowadays, if I try to drop this here, you cannot mine in this location. I still don't understand why, but it's probably because there are not very many mobs in the water, so they want you to waste a lot of money on decay or whatever. That's the only reason I can see for this, because this doesn't really make any sense. But I wish they could re-add it, because a lot of players like to mine in the water. It's a safe way to mine because you don't get hurt by a lot of mobs, and you can find some pretty decent deposits as well. I think you can still find claims in the water, you just can't mine there. So if I like mine next to the beach here and I find something in the water, I can still swim out and drill it up. So I don't really know why they implemented that you can't mine here feature, whatever you want to call it. This is like my favorite area to mine. It doesn't contain any super rare minerals from what I know, but it does contain some decent market values one, which are relatively easy to find. And there are no mobs here either. There might be one or two occasional ones, but usually this area is free of mobs. Some riffles do not have a crosshair. Okay, someone has disabled his crosshair. Or her crosshair, by mistake. Here we go. First probe on Eudoria, Amethra. We'll see if this works better. No resources. I'm stuck in a bad loot loop now. This is the reason why I kind of get tired of streaming this game. Every time you have a good run and you be like, yay, I profited 200 ped. Then you go out and take a new run and then you lose like 500 ped straight afterwards. It's like, yep, I just profited, now I lost everything. So my guess is that the 200 ped profit I had from before is most likely gonna end in like 600 or 700 ped loss this round. So that's usually how this game works. They give you something nice first in the game, so you think you're profiting, and then when everything is going back good, everything goes back. Last 150 profit, next minus 500. Yep. That's exactly how this game works. First you profit a little bit, so you're gonna be encouraged to continue. Now we get... What are these robot forces things? Is some kind of event going on? It says robot forces have launched an attack on Fort Lahar. I think Fort Lahar is the same one. No! I don't want the waypoint. I just wanted to know where Fort Lahar is. Fort Lahar. Near Chug's hideout. I think I read something about this event in the client loader, but that was a long time ago. Did I drop something or did the game bug out? This is awful. I should have stopped playing after my last profit run and said, hey, this is it. This is not exciting, this is awful. This proves how mining runs usually are. I have 2 drops left. To even get close to profiting now, I need to get something around 400 or 500 on these 2 last probes. Otherwise I'm going to have lost money on this amplifier. I have 1 amplifier left, but still. What are the chances to get something to even up now? I am going to lose unless I hit something big now, so I am not expecting a profit anymore. No resources. Anyone knows where I can find Pupugis? I don't know, and I don't want to know. This is gonna be the last probe on this amplifier. Then I have 1 more amplifier, and then I guess it's it. Unless I find something really huge. Little Big Mining Log. Everybody keeps talking about it, but no. I don't like using add-ons for games. It's the same with the World of Warcraft. I never use any add-ons either. Except for one. I needed to check some auction prices and stuff. So I downloaded one. But I deactivate it as soon as I'm done with it, because I don't like having extra stuff going on. So as you can see, this is working totally awful now. I never heard of it. Gia? What? Ah, game. How did you hear about this game? And welcome to my stream, by the way, both you, Smeagol, and Marty. I heard about this game because news magazines and stuff were writing about it. But I live in Sweden and this game was developed in Sweden, so I heard about it pretty early on. For a while, I started playing back in 2003, so it's been out pretty long. But I think they can't advertise it since it works kind of like a casino or whatever, with real money. You can lose money, you can win money, so I think that's the reason why they don't advertise it. So I think it's illegal to advertise it, in some ways. I have seen advertisement on like YouTube and other sites where it comes a banner, but I've never seen any like video advertising. Any video like trailers or something like that. I did make a trailer a while ago. A really long time ago. It was in the old engine. Because they had a competition about who could make the best videos or the best trailer with the Let It Rock from Kevin Rudolph. I didn't win, but I got a consolidation prize. I got a nice armor set, which I tucked away somewhere. Now I finally found something. The second drop, sorry, this was just 50 ped. I don't think you should mine on full. And I was having a good hit rate when I was mining earlier. What does that have with America to do? A lot of Americans play this game. So I don't think that's the issue. I think it's the advertising that's the issue, that you can't advertise it like a normal game. But I was having a good... I don't know how long you've been here, Smeagol. Sorry, Marty, I mean. Because I used 2 amplifiers before this one. And those, I ended up with a 200 ped profit. So I was hitting stuff all the time. And then I went back to town, put some stuff in storage, bought some new amps, and went back out to mine. And ever since that, I had an awful return rate. And I was mining the first part of the run pretty close to where I had a lot of profit before, but it didn't help, so... And I don't really think it matters if you are on Foma or Treasure Island or whatever. Where you get good stuff is just random anyway. Even if I would go to Foma now, the spawns could like switch area any second anyway, so... But I think it's a lot of it, of the things you found around to your personal loot pool. So I think there's one huge loot pool which the game uses for Hall of Fames and Globals and whatever. Like the big ones. And then you have a personal loot pool to make sure you don't lose too much or don't win too much either. Which kind of balances the game. If this is what you want to call balance. But that's just a theory. It does look good and a lot of people play it, but don't expect to earn a lot of money. This game is really great and it has a really big fan base and it has a lot of depth as well. You need to do a lot of research if you want to profit or stay afloat in this game. You can't just jump into the game, buy the best armor and go out hunting stuff, because you're gonna lose everything if you do like that. But it's a really nice game. Just expect to lose money. Don't expect to win. You can win money. Because there are people who has won like several 100,000 peds. I think I can actually see that here. All-time high. Highest zinc stone deposit, 217,000 ped. That's $21,000, roughly $21,000 in real money. And hunting, whoops, 331,000 ped. That's like $33,000. and manufacturing is around around $23,000. So you can definitely profit in this game if you're lucky, but don't expect it. It's just like a casino, whatever you want to call it. Most of the people lose the money and then a few people gain money, mostly by being lucky. But you can get, what should I say? The more you play the game, the more skills you get, the more you reduces the losses you have, because you get skills and these skills even outs the field a bit. But you need to put a lot of time and effort into this game if you want to go somewhere. And even if you do, there's still no guarantee that you're going to profit. So you could literally spend like $300,000 on this game just to buy skills and go out and then lose everything anyway, so yeah, that's what you should go for, Smee. Play this to have fun, and if you do get money, you should just consider yourself lucky. I played the game to make money in the beginning and it worked, but it was really slow. And if I had used all that time looking for a job instead, I would have earned so much more money than trying to do it in the game. So unless you have like really deep bags and go into trading or something in this game, you're never going to be able to survive on it. You can do it if you're lucky or if you're skilled, but I wouldn't count on it because it takes a lot to do it. My theory is that every drop you make is a spin a slot machine, you just need to be lucky and have an amp on. Yep, that's exactly how it works. That's how hunting works as well. Every time you loot something, every time you drop a pro, the game checks. But there is definitely some kind of personal loot pool involved as well, because you always have periods. One period you don't find almost anything, then the next period you find a lot of things in a row. If this was just a pure slot machine, you wouldn't have these moments. You would sometimes get a lot, then you would have something, it would be totally random. But since this game, sometimes in this game you can find like in my first run today, I had like 10 or 15 deposits or something almost in a row. And then I go out with this probe and suddenly I don't have anything. So I think time or personal loot pools or something is related as well. So there's definitely something other than just rolling slots to this game and about how to get the loot. Because it feels like either it's timed on periods or it's a personal loot pool. Because my theory is that this game works like this. The game checks how much you have lost, and when you're starting to lose a lot, the game kind of ups your... how to say it? The game checks if you lost too much, and if you do, bam, you get a global or a Hall of Fame or something just to get into the... You know, just to not lose too much, and then you get into the mood of playing more. And then after you profited too much or had a pretty good return, the game kind of says, nope, now you're not allowed to return, and then you start getting these bad loot periods. And it kind of like goes up and down. It always goes down in the end, so you lose more than you earn, but that's basically how this game works, from my experience. So you have moments where you hardly get anything at all, and then you have a period where you get a lot of stuff, then you have a period when you get nothing, and then it kind of like goes on and off like that. And every time you think that, oh no, I'm not gonna get anything more, fuck this game, that's when you get something big to keep you going. But that's only from what I've observed from many years. But you can be lucky, like I was when I killed a Daikeba a few years ago and got like 18,000 pets, which is $1,800. And that's a crappy mob. So I don't know if that was because I'd been playing for several years when I got it, or if I was just lucky. But I know that right before I got it, right after I got it, I got a shitload of globals straight in a row. I got like global after global after global after global. I got like 5 or 4 globals straight after. And then after that it was dead for several weeks. I couldn't loot like anything. Yep. Right as you said. So I would definitely say it's some kind of slot machine. But it's going in periods. Sometimes you're having a lucky streak, other times you're losing shit. Losing all your shit, I mean. Like now. I've been doing like 25 drops or something now, and I've had 2 hits. Before this I had almost every drop. And I was super happy. Whoa, things are going my way today. So I hope that Hall of Fame kicks in soon, because I need something. Since I got that Belcar Hall of Fame, which is on YouTube, I have lost around 5,000 peds or something. So if this game is going to keep with this reward versus lose thing, it should really have something around 4,000 or 5,000 peds soon to even out the odds again. But unless that happens, I'm basically screwed. So I'll just have to sit and stream Mario Maker and hope for Twitch donations I can use in the game or something. It's pretty funny, because usually I get a lot more donations when I'm playing Mario Maker. A lot, maybe I shouldn't say, but I do get donations when I play Mario Maker and stuff like that. But in Entropia Universe, that has only happened once. But the fun thing is that the donations I got in Mario Maker were pretty small. It was like $2 and $5. In this game I got a $10 donation, and that was the last thing I expected. Because when I was playing this game... Sorry. When I'm streaming this game, I know that most people who play this game and who watch these streams, they are either new to the game, so they can't afford any donations for that reason, or they simply want to make money, because a lot of people who play this game do it because they want to make money. So it's not very common to get a donation when you're streaming this game, simply because most of the people that can't afford or just want the money themselves. So I was really shocked when I got a $10 donation, because I was expecting if anybody's ever gonna donate something in this game, it would be like a $1 or $2 donation or something, and then I get like the biggest donation I ever had when playing this game. So that was kind of shocking me. My biggest loss was like 12k in a few months before I had some decent returns. You mean 12k dollars or 12k peds? But yeah, that's how the game rolls. So I'm kind of... I've had a pretty many horrible... I've had... That sounded awful. I've had pretty many bad runs lately. So right now I'm literally sitting here waiting for the big one to even everything up. Because if that doesn't come soon, I'll be out of mining runs for a while. But I have invested. I sold some stuff from my storage and bought some... oh wait, they're in storage, I can't check it here. But I bought some Calypso land deeds. Peds, thank god, but I can't afford level 13. Yep, I know. Going out with level 13 amps like I'm doing is idiotic. There's no way I'm actually gonna win anything unless I hit something big. But on the other hand, if I do hit something big, I'm gonna be well rewarded as well, so... If I hit something that would be like 8,000 ped or something normally, I'm gonna go to heaven with this amplifier. But then again, I don't mind a lot. It's not like when I do normal runs, which I haven't done for like years now, but if I mine without an amplifier, I drop probes like crazy. I can like walk all over this area and drop like maybe 5-6 probes on this small area alone, if I want to. Or, well, maybe not 5-6, but at least a lot more. But when I do these amplifiers, I run pretty far between. Unless I hit something, then I might mine closer, because deposits tend to be close to each other sometimes. I'm using a pretty good finder actually. I'm using Ziplex TK 120, and it's maxed, so I have 700 search depth. So that's pretty decent. But I hope to gain some skill so I can use the one that has 1000 meters later on. Because that would be really nice to find some stuff that other people don't find. Where the hell am I now? I'm so going to lose everything. Everything I earned on the last round plus more I'm going to lose now. So unless I strike it really big soon, this is soon gonna be the end of the stream, I think. So I'm gonna go back to World of Warcraft after this. I mean, I could stream World of Warcraft, of course, but not a lot of people find me when I play that game. And also, I don't really know. Of course, the world quest, because I have a really hard time concentrating when I read stuff. So if I'm gonna do questing while I'm playing on stream, people are just gonna sit and wait. Oh, he's gonna read everything soon. I don't have any trouble spelling, but I read really slow. Oh, Belcar. But now that they have world quests and stuff in the Legion expansion, there's a lot more action to do. So you can run around and do stuff much more than you can when you're doing quests. But if you have the skills, I really recommend I really recommend the Cplex TK 120 Sig. It doesn't decay a lot. The market value is fair. It's like, well, between 150 and 200% depending on who's selling it. I think the ones on auction were around 150-160% right now. And it doesn't have a very high skiller. It requires level 10 on prospecting. And once you maxed it, you have 700 search depth. There are finders on the auction that has like 20-25 requirement and just goes to 600 meters or something. So this one is definitely worth it if you're gonna want to look after some more rare stuff. Ruben. But anyway, I had 6 Calypso Landies a while ago, and now I have 10 of them. So I earn around 30 ped every week. So it's gonna be a while until my next mining video, or mining stream after this. But I've been waiting for several months to be able to afford this stream, so... I don't really use the Terramaster. I think they have pretty high skill requirements. The 105 or similar are pretty nice though. But I like this one better because this one has such a high search depth. I know there's one... Oh, isn't there like... Didn't they add like one that has a buff or something? Because I could swear I saw a finder that had some kind of... I think it was a running enchantment or something that made you run faster or something like that. But it didn't have such a very high search depth, but there was something really cool there. So I remember the last time I played this game, I logged in. I'm level 50 pros. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of explains a lot, because I can't use that yet. I have like 25 prospect. I hit that today. I had 24.5 when I started, but I finished the quest, so I got like 1/2 level just on handing in that quest alone. Okay. But that sounds pretty awful. If the amplifiers are built in, don't they decay much faster? So that must be hurting the economy, because those can't come cheap on the auction. And also, if they do have amplifiers, how much do they amplify? I mean, if the finder has like, say it decays 10 ped per click or something, because it's a built-in amplifier, and you then add this amplifier, wouldn't that make it like 10 times 10, or would it make it like a normal amplifier plus those 10 extra, so it's like 110 instead of 100, or how are those working? That's something I would really like to find out. Because if it multiplies, you're gonna find shitloads of really crazy deposits if you use one of those. What is your game in what is your name in game, by the way, Marty? I don't know if I've seen you getting any globals or something. What is the time now? It's almost 10 o'clock here. There we go. Okay. I don't think I remember that name. If you had answered Per Strachan Kollebolle, I would probably... Nah. That would be too low. I know Strachan has probably around level 100 or something. He has some really amazing skills. Unless he has sold them. I don't know. But Strachan used to be a legend in the old days. Ah, you're on Arcadia. Okay. That explains a lot, because I rarely go to Arcadia. I have actually never been to Arcadia. Okay, oh shit. This is actually the last probe for the night. So fucking give me something good now. Please. Please. Large Belcar. Well, it's better than... Sorry. It's better than nothing. I'm gonna go soon and see how much I've lost on this mining trip. Everyone keeps saying that I should go to Arcadia and mine, but I don't really know whether there is to mine in Arcadia. And also I hate the fact that the storages are separate. I want to be able to access the stuff I have in my storage here on Arcadia and the other way around in the auction or whatever. I just hate the fact that they split everything up, so you have to pay like extra transportation cost if you buy on another planet or whatever, and that you can't use the storages together. It does create a little bit of more economy, but it's still extremely annoying. Because I would love to go to Arcadia and I would love to go to Entropia, but the separate storage and everything kind of ruins it. Okay. Strachan has been watching this the entire time. That's pretty cool. I don't know what you answered nope to, though. But I suppose your skills are pretty high still. Have you breached the level 100 in mining? Like prospecting or mining or drilling or something like that? You should have come earlier, because someone was here in the chat and he said that you couldn't earn a lot from having skills in vanilla. Because I remember you could pull, what's it called? You could pull globals from abundant deposit, but nobody else could do that because you had big, high skills. But he kept telling me that skills didn't matter and you were just lucky. But I don't think one single person can be so lucky with high skills that he keeps getting higher loots than anyone else. I have a bird there, for those that don't know. But it's hard to see him. Yeah, I know, but in vanilla or whatever, in the old game, before they changed the mining system, in the old system, when you had a lot of high skills in this game, first off, when you found a deposit, it didn't show how much you had until you had drilled it up. So it isn't like now when you set a probe and then you say, oh, you had 50 ped. In the old system, you found a deposit, it said which size it was, like average or colossal or large or whatever. And then you drill it up, and when you finished, it said how much you got. Because I remember when I was playing and I found abundant deposits, they were always around 30 or 40 ped, so I could never get any... Ah, okay. You joined at a bad time, because that was my last probe, and I lost so much on this run, so I'm not gonna stream anymore once I'm done with this. At least not Entropia Universe, but I don't think I'm gonna stream World of Warcraft either. But what was I saying again? Yeah, I forgot myself now. Yeah, nobody else could get any globals on those abundant deposits, so Skills has to have had done something in the old days. But then they changed it, so when you set the probe you saw how much you had, and after that nobody get that big again. So I don't understand what they did or why they did it. Because the old system really rewarded people who spent a lot of time mining. I would have loved to be like a grandmaster miner, but I would have to dedicate my entire life to this game too if I wanted to do that, so. No, nowadays it doesn't matter crap. At least not in mining. Maybe in hunting it's better, but in mining skills don't matter anymore. But there was some guy in the chat before, in like an hour or two ago. Because I remember back in 2004 or 2005 or whatever it was, people used to say that you could pull off globals from abundant deposits, and I saw a lot of pictures, I think. If I recall correctly, I saw pictures of it from the webpage and whatever. But that guy who was here said, nope, skills didn't matter, he was just lucky. Everybody got the same deposit, had a chance to get the same deposit. And I was trying to convince him that no, I was mining a lot and I never got any globals from abundant deposits. I could only get like 30 or 40 ped max from those abundant. And then I said that there was a guy called Strachan who used to get globals from abundant deposits because his skill was so high. And then he started talking about some sheets or whatever and data he had on the land. But apparently he had only been playing since 2007, so he must have joined after the mining revamp. Or the new mining system was introduced. So I can swear that skills matter a lot in the old game. Nah, they changed the entire mining system. In the old days you could find deposits really close to each other and veins and stuff. You can still find veins and stuff, but they're very spread from each other. And they don't work the same way that they used to do. In the old game you can find like 5-6 claims really close to each other in a straight line, and then you could drill them up. Nowadays if you want to do that you have to move really far between those. You have to run several meters to even get close to find a deposit if you find something. And also the fact that you now see how much you have the very minute you put out the bomb says a lot, because before the game was kind of building up your loot as you were drilling, and the more skill you had the more you got out of it. But then they changed that and made you get the entire sum from start. Okay. It's really hard to explain this in English, but I'm trying my best. Now let's see my awful results. No, not the weapons. Armor tools. Mine force. Now I need to count a little bit. 2,48. Wrong. No, wait, I need it. No, I don't. Or did I? I don't even think I needed to drop anything in storage this one because it was so horrible. 2,48. Let me see how much I lost this time. This is awful. 418. Nej. 300,9 minus 418 minus 418 minus 6. Nu glömde jag lägga in probesen igen. Okej, då gör vi om. 326,9 minus 2,48 minus 836. Just det, minus 60 också i probes. So this time I lost 578. Sorry, 571. So I'm at the loss now. I've lost 300 peds today in total. If you add up the 2 mining sessions I've done. So then I've lost like 300 peds, 320 peds. Well, it's actually closer to 400 peds now that I think about it. So around 400 peds I've lost today. 418948. 4189,48. 36179. When are you gonna stream, Strachan? I wanna see what you look like in real life. I don't think I've ever seen any pictures of you. I always think about Marco when I hear Kollebolle, but that's because he wrote in a post that his wife said that his head looked like a football. I don't know why he said that. But either way, when I hear Kollebolle, I always think about that ball, so I think about Marco. If that guy is still around. I don't think he's still working at Mindark, but I don't know. Let's see now what's happening in the chat. The more skills, the more stones you could pull up with cycle extract and each deposit a set number of cycles. Yep, that's exactly what I was trying to explain to the guy before. But he kept talking about his sheets and calculations and whatever. So there was no point even trying to argue with him because he was always right. So I don't really know what he was doing. Hey, Marty. Skills and only affect XI. Yeah, you can better access the higher levels of fast reading. But you should use little bit mining log. Help me a lot just with dropping a proper range of things. Well, I don't have a problem with the range because I've been mining for so many years, so I don't think I'm doing anything wrong with the range. But it would be nice to keep track on where I find the deposit because that's the biggest issue I have now. I only remember a few sites where I can find gold, Nixarium and Dianum I found today. So I think I'm gonna try to remember that part of it. But it would be pretty nice to have that. It would be pretty nice to have that noted somewhere. Because I'm gonna forget about this Dianum deposit I found today. And my bird is making a lot of noise now. I don't know if it's a good or a bad idea to have my bird in this stream. I could have had him in the kitchen like I usually do when I stream, but I hope his tweeting and chirping doesn't bother you guys too much. But anyway, I think that's it for my run. Don't forget to follow me, please, because I enjoy when people follow. Also, you get to see a small picture of my foot if you follow me. So I'm gonna stop this stream now, and I'm gonna go back to play some World of Warcraft. Outside of Twitch, that is. Because I get so stressed out. And also the game, the biggest reason I don't really play World of Warcraft is because the game kind of glitches out on me. So the streaming tool I use just shows up a big black window. I don't know what the sun conure is, but if it's a bird I know it's noisy because all birds are noisy. Even these small little birds you buy in the store are kind of noisy. I don't remember what they're called. Canary birds, I mean. Those are super small, but even they are like super noisy.